Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to the 21Alive Fastcast. We have made it to Friday, October 11th. You are taking a live look outside. Oh, it looks nice out there, but it is chilly. So make sure you grab your jacket. Julian Teakrum here with Caleb Saylor. Caleb, it's so nice to be with you.
Good morning. I always love that view of downtown Fort Wayne. It's just like the golden light starting to hit the buildings as the sun's starting to rise. It's so nice.
Yeah, it is beautiful, and it's going to be a gorgeous day, especially if you like warmer temperatures, right?
Yeah, it's going to be warmer this afternoon than where we were yesterday. But this morning's temperatures are pretty much the same where we were at this time yesterday. Temperatures are currently sitting in the mid-40s. We've got 45 here in Fort Wayne for the current temperature, 43 in Angola, and 46 in Portland at the time of this live stream, about 7:20 in the morning. Good news is we're nice and dry, and we're going to be clear throughout much of the day. Satellite and radar not showing hardly anything. Your future track is going to show a few clouds rolling in later in the day, but honestly, not any rain showers with it this evening. We're staying dry, so the clouds really won't play a whole lot of impacts on your Friday evening plans. So here's how temperatures are shaping up. We advertised a warm day, and for this time of year, this is a warm day. 78 degrees for that high for your Friday. By the lunch hour, we're already in the low to mid 60s, so if you can find a spot in the sun, might be a good day to get outside and enjoy some lunch if you can. And those Friday night football games are looking good. The 21Alive signature matchup on the score is down in Monroe. Bluffton taking on Adams Central. Temperature at kickoff 7 p.m. will be in the mid-70s, dropping down into the upper 60s by the time the end of the game rolls around. So a very nice night, Julian, overall, but there are some changes coming for the weekend, which we'll have more details coming up on 21Alive News at 9 o'clock and at your noon hour.
Okay, Caleb. Yes, I am going for a nice long walk today. I'm going to take the pups for a stroll. It's going to be beautiful. Thank you so much. We now want to move on to your news headlines. We are learning more about the destruction Hurricane Milton left behind after it made landfall in Florida. More than a dozen people have been confirmed dead, and state officials say that number is expected to grow in the coming days. Milton made landfall as a Category 3 hurricane. The storm brought devastating winds, tornadoes, and heavy rain. And now many people are dealing with flooding, while others are left without power. But the storm did not bring the catastrophic surge of seawater that was feared. This, as the Biden administration continues to address misinformation spread about the federal response to Hurricanes Milton and Helene. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg later saying those lies have led to aid workers receiving death threats. And of course, our thoughts and prayers are with everybody in Florida right now, such devastation there. But there is a lot of aid, so that's a good thing. Now on to this. We are working to learn more about a situation within the Southwest Allen County Schools District. Families were sent a message from Superintendent Kent DeConnick about a social media post making the rounds. There you see it on your screen. In the message, DeConnick says the district must, quote, continue to work towards building a community where every student and adult feels valued. But the exact nature of the social media post that spurred this message from the superintendent is unclear. And 21Alive has reached out to SACS, but we have not heard back. We'll keep you posted, and we will indeed follow up on that story today. All right, we want to go back to an amazing phenomenon that happened. Caleb, I can tell you're so excited about this.
Yeah, I even got up a little bit early. So for a lot of people actually won't know this. When I work the morning show, I typically get in at about 1:30 in the morning. Yes. I like to, take my time with my work. So I knew that we would be more than likely experiencing the northern lights. We gave you guys the first alert on Wednesday about that potential, and it just so happened that I'm filling in for Liz this morning. I was like, okay, I'll wake up a little bit early, see what I can see, and the views definitely paid off. I want to share some photos with you, 2 or 3 photos from the northern lights across 21 country overnight into the wee hours of Friday morning. This is from Adam Gaddy in New Haven. He shared this photo with 21Alive. Adam is a professional photographer, so he used his, more than
You
likely,
can tell.
his specialty cameras out at Jefferson Park to capture the northern lights. But even so, even with your regular phone camera, there were a lot of great photos that came in. The trick is for northern lights around here, for photos to turn out on your phone, to have your phone in night mode. This is a photo from the northern side of Fort Wayne near PRMC from Barbara Coonrod. You can see there's some very faint green, some
Yes.
whispers of pink and red in there. Just an absolutely beautiful sight. In my opinion, this is even better than
wow.
the northern lights that we experienced earlier on in May.
I think so. I think you can see more colors.
Yes,
with
but
this,
I wasn't awake for those. I slept through those. So
Right.
this is the best display that I've seen all year, and you can
Yeah.
see even as far south as Decatur. Kayla Caudill shared a photo with us that she captured of the northern lights. You've got greens, you've got some blues, you've got some, I mean, I feel like you've got all the colors of the spectrum there. So
pretty.
it was very, very nice to see. And thank you everybody for sharing those photos with us. There's more on 21alivenews.com. There's a web story as well as an explanation as to why we didn't see just the green. I feel like a lot of times when we think northern lights, even myself personally, when I think northern lights, I think green. That's a lot of what we see out of like Scandinavia. I feel like where the northern lights are more prevalent.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty interesting explanation as to why we're seeing those pinks and maybe even those
Purples
faint
a little
purples.
bit too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, my social media feed, Facebook feed, is just filled with Northern Lights pictures, which I love.
I was going to say, it could be filled with worse, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You never know on Facebook. But anyway, you know, if you want to send us more pictures, if you think, oh my gosh, I really got a great shot last night, please send it in. Don't hesitate.
Yes.
We would love to see them. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. That was your 21 Alive Fastcast. Have a great Friday.